When I was a child, I used to stare at the family portraits in our living room for hours. They were the same old pictures, smiling faces, faded colors, crooked frames, but there was always something about them that felt off, as if the moment they captured wasn't quite what it seemed. Last week, I went back to the house. I hadn't stepped foot in it since my father died. The air smelled the same, a mixture of dust and something older, like old books and dried flowers. And while I was walking through the living room, I knocked one of the frames off the wall. That's when I found it. Behind the photograph, wedged inside the wooden frame, was a folded piece of paper. Another letter. But this one wasn't written by my father. It was from someone named Dr. Michael Kessler, a name I hadn't seen before, but one I'd soon come to know all too well. The letter was dated March 1988. It had been hidden for decades. It read, "To Mr. Hale, thank you for your recent correspondence. I regret that my response has taken so long, but I had to be sure before I said this in writing. The beings you've encountered, the shadows, the watchers, they're not what you think. They're not aliens. They're not spirits. They are something older, something that predates us, and perhaps predates time as we understand it. We live inside what I now believe is a prison, a containment zone, if you will, designed not by us, not for us. These entities are its wardens. Their role is simple, to monitor and to maintain the illusion. The illusion is comfort. It is order. It is the mundane repetition of days, the safety of the known, the silence in the spaces where questions might grow. They ensure that those who remain asleep stay asleep. People like you, people who come close to the truth, they make themselves visible to the wardens. It's not punishment. It's correction. You are not meant to remember. You are not meant to see. The veil was made for a reason. The veil is not a physical boundary. It is a metaphysical barrier, a perceptual filter woven into the very fabric of our consciousness. It is the dream of waking life, the persistent illusion that we are free, that we are the authors of our fate. But behind it lies the architecture of the cage. Behind it lie the architects themselves. When the shadows come, they don't come to frighten you. They come to remind you of your place, like tendrils of a mind beyond ours, reaching in to smooth the ripple, to quiet the thought. Stay silent. Do not seek. They are not what they seem, and neither is this place. The more you look, the more they will see you. And once they notice, they do not forget. For your sake and for hers, turn away now while you still can. You have seen the outline of the cage. Don't step through. But if you do, if you must, remember this. They will lie. They will show you things that fracture your sense of reality. They will whisper truths wrapped in falsehoods. They will mirror your fears, your desires, until you no longer know what is yours and what has been placed there. This is how they maintain the prison. You think this is about light in the sky? It's about the shadow under your bed, the one in your periphery, the presence that looms when no one else is around. Do not follow them. Do not call to them. Silence is your only shield. M.K. The paper trembled in my hands. The handwriting was messy, urgent. There were stains along the edges, coffee or something darker. My father had reached out for help, and what he got in return was a warning, one that he didn't heed. And now, I'm starting to think neither will I. This idea that we're not just being watched, but kept, that all our searching, our striving, our dreams of contact, of reaching out, are part of a loop we're never meant to break. It shook me, and yet, a part of me recognized it, like I'd heard it before, buried deep in my dreams, or in the silence between whispers at night. I began looking into Dr. Michael Kessler. He was a theoretical physicist turned fringe researcher. In the early 80s, he vanished from public life after publishing a short paper about nonlinear time systems and consciousness entrapment. He believed that our reality is shaped by something outside of human awareness, a force that uses perception as a cage. According to one of his colleagues, before disappearing, Kessler started speaking about a veil that separates human awareness from the true nature of the cosmos. He spoke of beings that act as jailers, preventing us from breaking through. He described people who saw too much, who started to notice the veil, and how their lives began to fall apart. The veil isn't simply illusion, it is a design. And the Wardens are its protectors. Every revelation, every flash of synchronicity, every moment of profound insight that vanishes upon waking, it's all part of the veil retracting, only to snap back harder. They allow us dreams so we do not rebel. They allow us glimpses so that we chase phantoms instead of breaking chains. And that's what terrifies me most. Not that I might see them, but that I already have. That in my dreams, in my moments of silence, I've already brushed against the bars of the cage. That my whole life has been shaped by the presence of something watching, not out of empathy, but duty. I remember standing in the living room as a little girl, feeling like something was behind me, just beyond the wall. That sensation returned when I found the letter, and it hasn't left since. I don't know what the truth is, not yet. But if what Dr. Kessler said is true, then every step forward might not be liberation. It might just be the illusion of it. We think we're chasing truth, but maybe we're just chasing shadows. Next time, I'll be digging into Dr. Kessler's research and what happened to him after he disappeared. Because I think my father might not have been the only one who got too close.